Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are going to be in something a little bit different than we normally play. It's still going to be a battleship, but we're going to be taking the old Amagi out for a spin. I know you guys like to see some different ships once in a while, so I figured why not jump in the Amagi? And for once RNG did not just absolutely make me miserable. So hopefully you guys are ready. The largest guns in the game are about to start cycling. Now, before we get started, and because this is kind of a little bit before we actually get into some action, I want to go over some things. First of all, I posted a community post yesterday. Most of you probably saw it, where the governor here in Ohio has issued a stay-at-home order for the entire state. Now, generally speaking, basically this means all non-essential personnel, as far as, all that sort of thing, all non-essential businesses, all of that has to close. I work in a company that does bottle decoration. And this company is considered essential because we just happened to get a contract with General Mills recently that allows us to make some, or to decorate some yogurt jars. And that is the only thing keeping the company open at this time. Pretty much everything else we do has to do with alcohol bottles and so forth. It's, not necessarily what you would call essential. But that being said, I personally have gotten to the point with this whole thing that I do not think it's a good idea for me to go to work, even though I think that I know that we're open. So I'm going to probably be calling into work and telling them that I am off work for at least the entirety of this stay-at-home order, which is 2 weeks. But with that being said, what does this mean for the channel? Well, first of all, I don't really know what's going on. I'm doing the best I can to put together the facts that I have in front of me, and also going by projections that of how many people are probably infected, because we only know about the people who are being tested. And in Ohio, the only people being tested are healthcare workers and people who are in the hospital. That's it. They're not testing anybody outside of that. So our numbers are skyrocketing like crazy. And it's, oh my God. Hello, Colorado. How you doing? Yeah, that definitely tickled him. But on all seriousness, with the numbers that are being projected about who's infected and those that are actually being shown to be infected, it's making me uncomfortable to go to work. Mainly because the company that I work for isn't doing anything to... Oh my God, we got another one? Really? Vanguard, hello. Speaking of, what are you doing, Bismarck? That's an island, brother. You're not going to get around that island. Wait for it. Now, surely a broadside Bismarck at 9.6 kilometers couldn't possibly get away with it, right? Luckily for him, his armor was fixed recently, so he gets 6 penetrations but no citadels, or he'd have been dead. But because our company is not really doing what they're supposed to do as far as screening people, there's actually an order for any companies remaining open are supposed to be taking the temperature of all employees before they enter the building. And our company's not doing that, so we have no idea if anybody is actually infected at work. And I work with over 100 people between the 3 buildings, and then all the truck drivers that I work with. It doesn't seem like a good play anymore for me to go to work. And it's one of those situations where you gotta kind of gauge it based off of what you are comfortable with as far as risk versus reward. Now, I've been at this job for 7 years. I don't want to lose my job. Could I possibly lose my job by doing this? Absolutely. If we're supposed to report to work and I decide I'm going to go ahead and self-quarantine / isolate myself away from everybody at work, I could potentially lose my job. and that's not something that I want to do. But at the same time, I also have to consider my family, and I can't afford to bring this home. I'm not worried about me so much. It's about like my father. My father has cirrhosis of the liver, so his immune system is already compromised. So this could potentially hit him harder, or, you know, God forbid, the worst. We don't want anything like that. And every day that I go to work, I have the potential, if I haven't already got it, to bring it home. And that is something that I'm no longer comfortable doing. So until this stuff blows by, I'm going to be staying home. Initially, my thought was to wait until Fairfield County, which is the county that I work in, get somebody confirmed infected into it. But judging by the way they're doing, oh my god, we are just on fire right now. 129,000 damage, 3 citadels in this one, and it ain't over yet. But I know this isn't the kind of video that a lot of people were hoping for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Amagi here. It's been a blast. I enjoyed this match. This was the only match that I played in the Amagi today, and it went pretty well. Can't really argue with it. It's nice when everybody just like leaves you alone and lets you citadel the ever-living crap out of them. Speaking of which, 2 more citadels on the Iowa who's broadside on, and 157,000 damage right now. Not to mention we have a broadside Jean Bart. Now, watch this next shot, guys. This is the RNG giveth and RNG taketh. Now, this is a Jean Bart. I aim high for that reason, so that I can hit the superstructure, because I should be able to kill him. Really. 3 bounces, 1 shatter, 1 overpen, and 1 penetration, and I couldn't kill him. Are you joking with me? Right? And people wonder why I give the Jean Bart so much crap. But it's the truth. How can you... Any other battleship would have died 3 times in the time that this Jean Bart has been alive. Now, obviously, when he gives me that much broadside, there is no way he's getting away with it. But still, there's no way he should have lived as long as he did. Unfortunately for me, I'm just starting to get a nice game where 160,000 damage. There's an Atago out there, way out in the distance. My teammates are pursuing him. And there's this Vanguard that I'm pursuing, and unfortunately, once they sink the Atago, the enemy runs out of points, and we win the match. I was really hoping for some more damage on that Vanguard, I really was. It looked like it was going to be another good game. And it was a good game, it was a fun game, but it was a little bit cut short on me. But just to sum up everything, again, I know this isn't probably what you want to hear, because it's being shoved down our throats everywhere else, but I just wanted to let you know where I'm at in my thought process of where I currently am, and then what this means for the channel. If I'm going to be home for the next 2 weeks minimum, then I'm going to be able to spend more time getting videos for you guys, and so on and so forth. Maybe starting to do more than 1 video a day, depends. But I really do appreciate everybody's help during this time, just watching the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy what I do, and we will see where we end up at the end of the day. And I'll keep you guys informed. That's all I can do, right? So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.